rain. It was like drizzling over here. But I don't like it when there's like massive puddles, but I actually like the rain otherwise.
Cool. How was yesterday?
It was good. Very productive. Had a couple good conversations. Had a potential collaboration conversation with a guy, Ryan. He's on LinkedIn. He's a sales guy, actually. I need to connect you guys if you're not connected already.
Probably, yeah.
But he's been consulting for 8 years. So guys got good stuff. Anyway, so I was talking to him. I've been connected to him through some Christian groups, and he reached out, and I'm going to be on his podcast, and we just got talking, and so that was good. I got all my plugs in, got all my asks in. Good day.
Dang. Man, it was good. It was nice to go see a client in person. Haven't done that in a little bit. We caught up on some of his stuff. He's, still kind of adjusting, and he lost a couple of clients, right? He's in commercial insurance. And so commercial insurance, you have renewals and things like this. And so he lost a couple of big clients, and that is kind of really lighting a fire under him around, that he needs to get the pipeline full and flush again. So we talked about that. Let's see. That was a big part of the day, honestly, was, because it's about 20-minute drive back, stuff like that. So that took a little bit. Got a lot of all the meetings were done, so that's all taken care of. But I have a page of notes from things yesterday with like to-dos and blocking and tackling and stuff like this to do. So got a lot of research kind of things around sales, like how to scrub lists for this couple of areas that I'm not familiar with and stuff like that. So that'll be interesting. We launched a new lead gen prospecting thing for one of our clients. It's actually starting today. So I'm excited to see the numbers on that, because guy guarantees 3 to 5 leads per day, but he says on average, most people are getting anywhere between 8 and 13. It's $1,100 a day, which is like pretty crazy. So checking that out. I've heard good things from people who have used them. It's not just him. So that's obviously very nice to hear. That's kind of it today. I've got sales labs, got a call with the real estate group. I have a digital coffee this afternoon with a guy, but I'm not sure what it's about. It's probably an ask from a couple of weeks ago. And then other than that, just blocking and tackling time.
Cool. Good morning, Michelle. Good morning, Gabriel.
Good morning, folks. How are y'all?
Yeah. I'm going to be a guest on a podcast today at 1:30, but I don't think it goes out to that. I think I'm just recording it. And then I've got a lot of writing to do for copy and scripting and like those 8 big sections of things I told you yesterday we're going to start. Some pretty heavy email campaigning. So that's largely what I'll be doing today is working on writing.
Do you draw a line between like copy and content?
Yes.
Okay.
I
do as well. I'm curious, what do you think the skill set difference is between good content and good sales copy?
Well, there are definitely similarities, but I would say the difference between copy and content is copy is designed to make someone want to take an action around your services, whereas content is designed to make people want to know more or engage with your conversation. So most of the content I do is not around buy my stuff. To me, that's copy. Content is, this is a subject that I want to talk about today. Here's an interesting thought. What do you think?
Okay.
That's right. That's the line for me.
Okay.
But it's such a blurry line. There's so many, I've heard so many ways it's talked about.
Yeah. I mean, the way that I think about it is the closer to the offer it is, the more copy it needs to be, as opposed to top of funnel, mid funnel is largely content, just like the way that I think about it is, you're giving value, or you're asking for an action, right? So content is you're giving value, in the form of words and everything like this. But copy is like, I heard somebody say it once: you're a good copywriter when every sentence makes the person want to read the next sentence, right? And at the end of the last sentence, they take the action that you want them to do. And I was like, well, that makes a ton of sense. It makes it sound incredibly easy. And it is not.
It's daunting for me. I was like, every line has to make them want to read the next. That is like daunting.
But I mean, because like, think about it. I love it because it makes you kind of shorten it up a little bit, right? Because good copy doesn't have to be long. You see these long sales pages, and I saw a debate on Facebook talking about this, of like long copy sales pages versus like just like short. And I was like, I'm gonna weigh in here, even though no one cares about my opinion. But I think that when you, because every time I land on like a long format sales page, I just scroll down to the bottom looking for the pricing. But all of that content and all of those little squares of testimonials and stuff like this flashing by on the screen, even if you don't stop to read them, somewhat validate, maybe even on a subconscious level, that this has validity, it is legitimate, and stuff like that. So it's not, sometimes it's just like the dressing on the pig, I guess. But uh, I thought that was really like interesting, because I didn't really think about it until then. But if I went to one of those pages and I didn't have to scroll for like 17 hours to get to the bottom, I might be a little bit concerned about, hey, how long has this offer been around and stuff like this. So I thought, yeah, it was kind of an interesting idea, and I meant to ask you yesterday, but I forgot.
I think there is an ideal length sales page, and I've always been okay with, it needs to be as long as it needs to be. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
But I do think there's probably, if you just put like the 100 best sales letters of all time in front of people, that have been successful, there probably is a word count that's about, between 800 and 2,500 is like the ideal, or something like that. But you do need to pull some people in. You need to address the problem, put the hook in. Like, it takes enough time that you got to get all that in there, but you can do that really short too. Like, I wrote a landing page for a client about a month ago, and it's maybe 500 words, but it is compact, and it is boom, 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 right to it, and it's converting. So,
That's awesome. I think I need to rewrite the copy for Sales Lab. I think that's what I need to do.
Less is more. That's the train I'm on right now. Less is more.
Well,
as long as you get the framework.
Yeah, I need to add in the give back stuff. I'm making it free for a couple of groups of people, and I need to put that information in there, stuff like this. So, and then after that, I just need to get it everywhere, which has been my kind of reoccurring woe, right? Not the best at like self promotion for some reason.
I'm horrible at it.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do about that?
I'm getting better at it. Like I feel less the other day a friend of mine from high school posted something about like, what's the most thoughtful thing you've done recently, and I was like, well, because like she's also in some sort of MLM, so I knew that it was probably an engagement post, right? And so normally I would have just scrolled right past and not said anything, but I hopped in there and talked about Sales Lab for a second, and stuff like this. So I'm getting more eager, I guess, in those kinds of situations. But yeah, I don't know. What somebody needs to do is start a business about placement VAs, right? Not me, but somebody else needs to do it. And then, you just build out structures and SOPs about how often you want your stuff shared and what areas and stuff like that. And then you just, it'd be the easiest business on the planet, because essentially it's just placements.
I know a guy that has one, but it's only part of his group, though. You have to be part of his group, and then he has VAs that do the work, so you can hire the VAs. So it's not like for everybody, but he recognized that need and was like, look, tell you what, I'm gonna go find this and do this for us. So.
Because think about it, if I could hire this person and say, look, you need to spend an hour and a half a day, and I would like you to find at least 5 places to post something of mine, right? Whether it's Throwdown related, John Small Mountain related, or BIL related, or anything else like this. But like, let's just go find communities where people who would see value in this are hanging out, right? And then, yeah, seems totally fine and fair.
I think there's I just don't have a process in place right now to consistently take the content from like a BIL or a Quirk or different places and put it someplace where then I could turn around and schedule it, and then have it engaged upon. And
Mm-hmm.
it almost feels like it needs a person, not just a process.
Yeah.
But you need a process too, because I could be the person who throws a process too.
Well, yeah. I would say that I'm actually kind of like re-looking at some of my processes because what I realized was that I was still holding to-dos and tasks in my head, right? And I'm really trying to get into this thing of like where I'm not doing that. So was kind of sitting down. We got this new project management tool called Start Infinity, which is legit. Been really, really happy with it so far. Like might go buy another code and stack it on top of the other one for more workspaces. But really, really cool stuff. We're using it on the real estate thing, and then we're also slowly starting to build it out for AG stuff. And so everything has got to hit Todoist first, right? Because that's my catch-all. Because there's not like an app for this thing yet, so it doesn't really tie into a lot of my other systems. So everything's got to hit Todoist. From there, anything that needs to go in Start Infinity will be tagged SI, so that way I can build a good habit around that. And then what I can do is I can just have a VA go through that list, put everything that's tagged as SI into SI, which are the things that I need to do. The other stuff that they can do, introductions, calendaring, scheduling, little bitty like gopher tasks and stuff like that, they can just knock out. So I'm starting to really kind of drill myself on that, so that way I build good habits, so that way it makes sense and is easier to get a VA to do that stuff for me whenever I find one who I've got good rapport with and really good trust with. So
yeah, sounds good.
yeah.
I like it. Yep.
What do you got today, Bill? Lots of writing, you said.
Yeah, lots of writing. That's it. That's really it. Yeah.
Okay.
I got the writing, and I did start doing some mapping on my calendar a bit, but I probably will push that off till tomorrow for at lunchtime. I think that's what I'll do when I take my break tomorrow.
I'm going to meet up with Michael Ryan this week because he has been. So we've been working on some video stuff and working together on some sales stuff, and he, like, I was going to go buy like a new camera to get the whiteboard angle for this thing over here, but he found a way to use old Canon cameras, and he just happens to have like a lot of them because of what he does. So I'm going to borrow one of his, and I'll be able to do an alternate angle without having to move this, which will be kind of cool and kind of nice. It'll hook right up to the computer, and I'll get really good def and all that stuff. So
You
we're
gonna
gonna
do a
try that this
switcher?
week. Huh?
You gonna do like a switcher setup where you can like flip between cameras?
Maybe. I'm not exactly sure what's going to happen with it yet, right? It could be that this, because this is a Logitech cam, that we're on right now, that might become the whiteboard camera, in the better DSLR will be here as like the regular camera. I'm not really sure yet. We'll have to play with it and figure it out.
Cool. Neat.
Yeah, I like gadgets. That's kind of all I got, man. It's just kind of like a regular work day, right? Lots of blocking and tackling, introductions and emails and all the fun stuff. I will say, stopping at 4:30 yesterday, whew, man, like I looked up and it was like 4:30 and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm done. And then I just listened to my book for a long time, and man, this thing is blowing my mind. Blowing my mind. Oh my God, Sean Overton, thank you so much, man. Broke my head. Yeah, lots of research to do after reading this thing, or after listening to it, and I'm not even done with it. I've got, let's see, I think I'm maybe almost done now. 3 hours left in this thing. So, we're, with it being a development book, like the front end of it is all, let me prove why you should trust me. And we're past all that now. And now it's here. This guy did like a study at Stanford where they had to like stopper their noses for 10 days and then track how it affected blood flow, performance, everything else like this. And in 10 days, like his blood pressure shot up, and it's astounding. So
Yeah.
breath is tied to sleep, and sleep is the thing that I'm desperately trying to work on. So
That's good.
yeah,
What's your
it's good.
what's your routine feeling like these like your wind down? Is it going good for you?
It's getting solid, right? I've been journaling a page of questions at night. I've been doing morning pages in the morning, in my like affirmations in the morning as well. I got done at 4:30 yesterday. I did a nice long like sit with like just like a like meditation, because it's like, well, why not? Um, did that in the journal last night. Was in bed by 11. Was tired before that, which is like super nice to start feeling tired earlier in the day or earlier in the evening, because normally I'm not tired at 10:30, 10:45, but have been the past couple of days, which just kind of indicates to me that the routines are starting to really like sink in, which is awesome. It's been super easy to fall asleep. But
Okay.
yeah, the ends are forming, and now it's like, okay, I need to do the middle stuff. So that's kind of a work in progress.
It's good. It's good. Makes a big difference for sure. The bookends are hot sneeze.
Get it.
Oh,
Science.
I got one thing for you.
One thing for me. I will sip on my coffee. Oh, baby.
There they are.
I like the blue on that, man, a lot, actually.
Yeah, that's what actually caught my eye. I was telling you off air yesterday that there was a couple pairs of Jordans I was looking at, and that was one of the pair that like caught my eye. I was like, ooh, the blue threes, those are sick. Or those are, yeah, threes. And then I found a pair of fives that I liked, because fives are my jam. Yeah. So that's where I'll go crazy, is on the fives, because there's so many versions.
Yeah.
I gotta wait till the Bel Airs come next. I really want the Bel Air. Everywhere I look, there's still, I can't even find them for less than $200.
Bel Air.
Oh, yes.
I'm not familiar. I guess I need to research after.
Yeah, I'll show you off air. Yeah. Don't worry, it's on Bookmark.
Oh. When I have a 20K month of recurring revenue, I'm getting them Gatorades, and they're gonna be sick.
Okay. I don't think I've seen those. I think you told me that. I don't think I've seen them.
Gatorade Cooler Green, baby. That's exactly the color they are. They're awesome. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, man. I had something. Oh, I wish the Jumpman on that was blue. That would make it.
On this?
Yeah.
It is.
No, on the tongue.
Oh, you know what? I like the red.
Do you?
I'm with you. At first, I was like, if it was all blue, it would just be amazing, because the eyelets too are red.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's
So
a nice
it
colorway
matches.
tightening. Yeah, I like that.
So the red, white, and blue with elephant print, basically.
Yeah. Elephant print, baby. I love some elephant print. It's my jam.
Cool.
All right. Well, now I've got shoe envy, and I don't even have shoes on, so I guess I need to put on some Jordan. Oh, when I was at my client's house yesterday, I had on a pair of Jordans. I checked the weather, and it was like, it will not rain until later. I was like, cool, I can wear Jordans. And he's got a baby, and so the baby's like crawling around, and I'm trying to like maintain distance, because you don't know how people will react with this, and he's pretty relaxed about it. And so the baby comes like crawling towards me, and I was just kind of like making baby talk with the baby, talking to him, and then he starts crawling towards me, and he's about to crawl on my shoes. And I was like, man, I like you, but not that much. Brandon was like, dude, get away.
I'm bored.
So
all right, here we go. I got it pulled up for you, just so that everybody else can enjoy it too.
Oh, dang.
So it's like Fresh Prince of Bel Air.
Yeah.
The logo. It's got the neons and stuff.
I like that.
They are, look at this.
Do a search for the Gatorades. Jordan 6 Gatorades. Man, dang.
$410 for my 12 and a half or 13s.
Man.
Yeah. All right, so let's look up the Gatorades. Let's just do this why not? While we're sitting here, right?
Why not? I think you can, yeah.
Whoops, that wasn't it. But I bet that'll still bring it up.
They're Jordan 6s, actually. There you go. Jordan 6 Gatorade green.
Right there.
Look at those things.
Oh,
Right?
okay.
Get in my life. Looking for
Okay.
group.
Okay.
Look at
Okay.
those things. Alice
Well,
hates these shoes.
yeah, I was gonna say it takes a special guy to pull those off.
Absolutely. I'm that guy. I'm that
John
guy.
might be that guy.
Yeah, watch me wear them.
Watch me now.
Oh man.
All right, that's a good way to end. I love that. All right,
Absolutely.
Gatorade Greens. Peace out, y'all.
That's right. And Bel Airs, Gatorades and Bel Airs. That should be the show's title today.
That's what. That's
Awesome, Bill. All right, you gonna get stuck on anything today? You need any help?
I'm good. You?
Okay. I mean, I told Melissa that I had to be done at 4:30, so she books. You done? You done?
Yeah.
Yeah, babe. I'm done. Okay, cool. Just making sure.
429.
I get all the support when I put a deadline on my day, which is really
You
fantastic.
put the right goals in place, you'll get all the support you need.
Yeah. Well, you got to get buy-in from the team.
Right.
They're all committed to me not paying.
then you're the best. Your best salesman, right?
Absolutely. Awesome. All right.
All right.
Well, Bill, I'll see you in the morning.